John from J.O. Ventures Outdoors, and today I have a 2 for Teener Tuesday. I guess that's what you would call it. It's a combination of 2 open tags. One from my good friend Tom at Knife Delights, a 2 for Tuesday, and one from Michael at Richter Knives, the Teener Tuesdays. And so here I've got 2 carbon steel blades. They're both mahogany bone, peach seed jig covers on these, and that mahogany bone with the double X shield. And from Case, and we have the Case Sodbuster Jr. right here, and we have that in carbon steel, of course. And there's the Ting stamp, 6137 US ACS. And this is the knife that I purchased. This is a 2023. It has 7 dots. And I don't know if you can see those or not because of all the Teeners. But this is the one I sent back to Case. I bought it at a Case knife event in Ossian, Indiana, and I absolutely love this knife. This is like one of my favorite knives of my entire collection. I mean, I just think that bone is so beautiful, and the Teeners on that carbon steel blade are really coming through nicely. That's just from cutting apples and cutting my sandwich for my lunch and things like that. And so this Sodbuster Jr. is just a fantastic EDC knife. I just love the thinness of this. I love the color of the bone. You know, the original one had some blade play and some gapping and that sort of thing. This has just a tiny bit of blade play, but you know, not anything that concerns me. Case did a great job repairing this, and I love carrying this, and I carry it in this slip, and even the slip is getting some Teeners on it. This is Deep Burgundy. I believe it's called Deep Burgundy dye from EcoFlow. It's a water-based dye, and it just matches. It matches that mahogany bone just perfectly. And this was just an old piece of leather. See, it's got an old crusty spot on the leather. And I had this as a scrap, and I thought I'll just make a slip out of that. And I was going to try some saw cut. I really loved the way Richter does that on his. And so I thought I would try it. And I think it turned out pretty good. I've made several since then. I also got this stamp over the holidays, and I love this stamp. So thought I would try that out, try out the mahogany color or the burgundy color. Just put a little lanyard on that. I love this slip. This combination right here is one of my favorites to carry. So, and I like carrying other people's leather work, don't get me wrong, but for whatever reason, I just love this combination. So there's that one. And then the next one is the Mahogany Bone full-size Trapper. And it's a 2023 model. And I think we have to go to the other blade here. And I'm getting some Teeners on it. I've been working on it. Not as good as the other one, but and this is the lighting 6254 CS. 6254 CS, you can see that. Get a little bit of Teener on the spay blade there. And then on the main blade, it is getting really some nice Teeners. Yeah, right there. So, I really like this one too. The full-size Trapper is just really great to carry. Got a nice size blade. And this spay blade's great for cutting your sandwich in two, cutting up an apple. I like the spay blade, especially the long one on the full-size Trapper. This was a trade. I did some leather work for Gabe at GR Knives, and we did a little trade for this case. And I also sent him a Victorinox, and we're doing some more trading here coming up. So I'm looking forward to that. He's making me a knife, and I did some trading for that. So we'll be looking forward to that coming in. And I keep that in this slip. Now, this slip was not made for a full-size Trapper. But it's just beautiful. I love the bear. It's probably one of my favorite stamps of my collection of stamps. And there's a Randy WSG bead. Now, the reason I haven't been using his recently is because I got some new lace and it's bigger and it won't fit through his beads. So I don't know if Randy, if you can find a different bead inner shell for that, but I just wanted to explain, especially to Randy, that's why I'm not using his beads lately. But this is forest green. This is an EcoFlow dye that's water-based, and I love the forest green. In fact, I'm working on another slip for someone else, and you can see it's being glued right now in that forest green. So love this slip too, one of my favorites. And again, the trapper doesn't fit in there quite all the way, but most of the way. I mean, that's protecting most of the knife. And when you're putting your knives in your slips, you really should put them in. I mean, you can put them in however you want to. That's your knife and your slip. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but most of the time I put the spine to the folded end and the blades to this end and the pivot down. So that just fits the slip better, and it's got the pivot down inside where it's being protected. But again, hey, you do it however you want to. It's your slip and your knife. And for me, some slips do fit better with the knife in a different way, so it all depends. So anyway, that's my two for Teener Tuesday, two of my most favorite case knives. And thank you to Michael Richter for Teener Tuesday. Thank you to Tom at Knife Delights. Great supporter in the community and an encourager. And I thank you all for watching.